Hi, since my last video about Zoho CRM subforms about 2 years ago, the subforms has evolved a lot. It had gained a lot of new features. I would like to take this moment to share with you some tips and ideas on how to use the subforms in the Zoho CRM. This is Alex Vaz of Cornerstone Solutions. I'm going to show you some updates and ideas on how to use the Zoho CRM subforms. But before we start here, I'd like to mention that you might see that the UI, the design is a little different from what you have there. If that's the case, it's because I'm using the Zoho CRM for everyone. It has been released by Zoho. You might be getting the bar at the top of your CRM if you want to update. In this case here, instead then going to the top right, you go to the bottom left here to the setup, click setup. Inside of setup, you go to customization modules. In this case, I'm going to be using the contacts. Okay, let's click contacts, and it's only standard here. To add a subform, you just bring this little button here to the section. You see it loads the subform. I'm not going to add a new one because I already have this one here. It's going to be the goal for this implementation is to add several accounts associated with one contact. Normally, if, you probably know the contact is only associated with one account. You can always add a multi-lookup, so it would be associated. But in this case, I need to set a glance for each contact. What is their associations to the accounts and the list of accounts? We are going to use the subform for that. Let's scroll a little down. Let's add a field. It means we are associated with accounts. We are going to use the lookup field here to add. We are going to call related account. It's associated with accounts. You can make it public so everyone can see it. Required. A new feature here is the filter lookup record. How it works, you basically can add a criteria. If you have a list, instead of seeing every single record, you can kind of only see specific records. In this case, we're going to call like account contains, because all the accounts that we're using, they have the same name. For now, it's going to be, see, okay? And but you can add more criteria, put and or, and keep going. So you specify to which account would show for each contact. Okay, let's click done. You can do the validate the lookup field during the edit record. Let's keep these unchecked for now and click done. We have the relate account. We're going to add some fields here. You can add fields that are unique, that they're not related to the lookup or associated to the lookup. We are going to add associated. We're going to put the states, and we take normally put this one and normally delete. And let's add another one. This one is going to be, I would go and add a pick list here, but I already have here as the inside of unused fields, I already created, is the contact type. Okay, the contact type, I put some color, you can change, put like the color that would work for you. Inside of here, yes, you have the enable colors to show. It comes as not checked. Let's click done. And then let's add some extra fields associated with the module. Let's put account type. I normally, as I mentioned, delete the number 1. Let's add, I'm going to add a few fields so I can show some features here as well. Let's put phone number. Description. And employee. Okay, that's good for now. After you add all them, you see it scrolling all the way to the left to the right. And I'm going to show you once we save things that you can do now that it's new. You can go and change the size of the column. Let's say state we know is like it's small. We're going to put like a small. Contact type, we know it's also small, and we can keep adding them. Another thing that you can do is to pin the columns. You see I'm pinning this one here. The second one, I'm going to add the pin as well, and the contact type. And I'm going to show how it works. Another new feature here, yes, you could go and add permissions to the whole subform. You can see I put here some different, you can go and add, and the system can go and add it, delete, the standard can only view, and let's click save. But you can also dive in deeper and add some permissions to the columns. That's set here, everyone can read. Let's put in this case here, only admin can write, and click save. Now you have your form created. Let's click save. It has been saved. Let's go to John Douglas here as an example. Let's refresh. You see you have no data. Here's the subform. Let's add. You could go and add the them from here once it has been created. But let's go and use the edit here so I can show you how to add through like the group. Let's delete this one for now. Click save. And let's click edit again. You could go click here and add one by one. Okay. And click save. But let's say you want to add like a list of companies. In this case, let's say 3. Let's go back to the module here. Let's click in edit properties. You're going to need to allow this checkbox here. You can change the number. You can add reorder and click done and click save. Let me just let's go back. You have one. Let's delete this one for now. Let's click edit. Now, when you come to edit, you have the multi-rows, add multi-rows. Multiple rows means you can come over here and select all of them and to add them. When you do that, you can see here, it brings the data from the employees, the states, the reseller, but you can go and change here the contact type. Remember, it's not associated with the lookup. You can go and add each one who they are and click save again. Now you have all of them. Remember what I did with the pin? Now if you scroll, you have a list. These 3 columns, they stay stuck at the same place. The size, you see I changed the size. You can always make larger or smaller if you want. These are new features. It helps the process, as you're going through. You can always edit here, going through now. It's something that is also new. You only used to be able to edit, go into the edit page. Now you can kind of go through the same UI to kind of do some updates here. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Subforms is evolving all the time. I'm going to try to keep adding new videos, bring some new features so we can keep you up to date.
If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and leave us a comment. You can also subscribe to our channel and click the bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of new videos. If you want to learn more about Zoho or would like help with anything Zoho related, head on over to our website at zcrmhelp.com to connect with us. Thanks for watching.